Let's be real, have you ever stared at a massive spreadsheet, just rows and rows of names and data, and your eyes just glaze over? It's a total sea of information. But what if you could turn that confusing mess into a clear, visual story? Well, that's exactly what we're going to dive into today by exploring the incredible power of network graphs. Okay, look at this. On the left, that's your typical raw data. Imagine trying to figure out who's connected to whom on social media just by looking at that. It's pretty much impossible to see the real patterns. But then, look at the right. That is the magic of visualization. It's the exact same data, but now it's a network graph. And suddenly, everything just pops. You can see the key players, the little groups. We're going from pure chaos to total clarity. So that's the goal, right? But how do we actually make that leap? How do we build that bridge from all that messy data to these beautiful, insightful visuals? Well, that is the big question we are here to answer.
To get started, we just need to learn a new, really simple language. It's the language of connections, and it's right at the heart of what a network graph actually is.
At its core, it is this simple. A network graph is just a picture of a network. Think of it like a map that shows who or what is connected to who or what else. That's it. You don't need to be a math whiz to get the basic idea. Now, this language really only has two key words you need to know. The first one is node. A node is just one of the individual things in your network. So if we're looking at Instagram, every single user account is a node. They're basically the dots on our map. And the second word? That's edge. An edge is simply the line that connects two of our dots, two nodes. It's the relationship between them. So on Instagram, when you follow someone, you create an edge. On LinkedIn, a connection is an edge. It's what links everything together. Okay, let's make this super concrete with an example we can all relate to. Just think about any group chat you're a part of, like a class WhatsApp group. That simple little chat is an absolute goldmine of hidden network data. So if we took that group chat and visualized it as a network graph, we could instantly see who the most active students are. They'd be these big central hubs. We'd see the little friend groups naturally forming their own clusters. We could even spot the people who act as bridges, connecting different cliques. You could literally understand the entire social dynamic of the group without ever reading a single message. Now that is powerful. So right about now, you're probably thinking, okay, this sounds cool, but I'm not a data scientist. There's no way I can do this. But you don't have to be. Let me introduce you to a tool that makes this super simple for everyone, NodeXL. And here it is, the best part. The big headline that should make you breathe a huge sigh of relief. With a tool like NodeXL, there is absolutely zero coding required. Nope, you can just leave all that programming stuff to the programmers. And what's really great is that NodeXL isn't some weird, complicated piece of software you have to learn from scratch. It actually works directly inside Microsoft Excel, a program most of us already know our way around. It's built from the ground up to make visualization easy. And the process itself? It's incredibly straightforward. It's really just a simple three-step path. First, you just input your data, which is basically a list of who is connected to whom. Second, you click Visualize. That's it. The tool does all the heavy lifting for you. And third, you just get to explore the patterns in the graph that NodeXL spits out automatically. All right, so we've got the concept down, and we've got the tool. But why is this skill so important? Let's zoom out a bit and see how this goes from being a neat trick to a really powerful way of understanding the world all around us. I mean, the applications they're everywhere. Researchers use this stuff to map out massive, complex social media conversations. Big companies use it to understand how information flows through their email networks so they can spot key communicators. It's even used to track how YouTube's recommendation algorithm sends you down a rabbit hole from one video to the next. It's all about finding those influential structures hidden in any community. When it all comes down to it, the most important thing to take away is this. Visualization isn't just about making pretty pictures. It is the process that transforms raw, meaningless data into real, actionable insights. It basically gives your data a voice. And that really just leaves us with one final thought. From your own social circles to the flow of information at your job, there are networks literally all around you. So the real question is, what hidden patterns are just sitting there, waiting for you to discover them?